Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from December 23rd through the 25th, 2022. This is for Leo. Last shuffle coming up for Leo. Y'all, please excuse my voice and my throat. I have been trying to recover from whatever this was. Um, but I'm committed. See, commitment here. Commitment and healing light. Okay, so this is like calling attention to your level of commitment, okay? And what heals you about your level of commitment. Maybe you overcommit to things that are iffy. Um, well, that was a King of Cups. So, yeah, you are always committed. This is about the past. The healing light here with the devil here. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp as well. It heals you to know that you have always been, you may have been hyper, I won't even say addicted, but obsessed with making peace with things. You may be like this um, overly optimistic person, and you realize that that has been an issue, right? That you may have been the one that's like, but utopia, you know, that type of person that's like, well, in a perfect world, this is be this. So you put a lot of heart and soul into bringing peace to a situation, especially in a love or romantic partnership. Okay, so commitment, right? Temperance, Six of Cups. Judgment, Nine of Wands. Even no matter what these people or person has done, Nine of Wands means it's like so bad that it would give another person PTSD. And so Six of Cups means it's like there's a long history of it, okay? A long history of being this way. The Judgment means it was reoccurring, okay? And Temperance is like, I'm still going to try. I'm still going to bring it together. And so King of Cups says you put a lot of your heart, a lot of it into this energy of like, it's okay. It's all right. We're going to make this work. You realize, right, that that was what your problem was. Healing light is an introspective energy where usually if someone was to say it's not them, it's you, this is that energy here. And it usually hurts to hear. But when it's a healing light, that means it's a relief. That means it's good. Like you're looking at it going, well, dang, I'm glad to know that that was my problem, even if it sucks. It could be like, you are narcissistic, da, 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 and it's like, well, good to know. Glad to know. I figured something was up. I just didn't know if it was me or not. So this looks like an introspection of your within your soul. Like, what is the problem? Is it me or is it other people? And it's showing Spirit is saying, Leo, this is you. This is what you do. You try really hard to bring things together that don't work, especially when you have a long history of being victimized with the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups. A long history, repetitive judgment, repetitively, and you're still trying to be temperance. You're patient. You're trying to be peace loving and bring things together, reconcile things with this King of Cups energy. You're still trying to come with this love, still trying to bring things together, right? That don't go, right? It's like saying, what are the things that don't go? We all say, like, you know, a woman who goes to church and a man who's like on drugs, and or you know what I mean? Certain two types of people, Republican and a Democrat. No, jokes aside, um, but you're always trying to find ways to bridge the gaps in a love relationship. You don't give up, and that is and you're committed to it. That's something where it's like, once you agree to do this or be with someone, you stay no matter what. And they're saying that that is something you need to pay attention to. The devil and the fool would say with this healing light is that you are always taking leaps of faith. Rather, you're always taking risks with people. Just pure risk. I'm speaking to a Leo who has no boundaries here, or who feels like they do. Their boundary is, I'm loyal. The boundary is, once I commit to you, I'm sticking through it no matter what. But they're saying here that this is a risk, okay? And you are almost to the point where you're addicted to taking a risk with a certain individual or with people. And you could be dealing with, like I said, a Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Aries in this energy here. All right, so let's go to the next. And so decrease here with Hanged Man and the Sun. The decrease in this energy is you may not be seeing this as optimistically as you used to. There's a decrease here where now you're looking and saying, I see it a little bit differently now, or I used to see it differently. Hanged Man, right? I used to see this like this was, this was it, right? This because the Sun is about enlightenment, but it's also about just joy, pure joy. It's the happiest card in the deck, and so it's like you were just happy. This is what makes me happy. I don't care how long it takes to get this person to see XYZ. But the decrease is that you are no longer willing to do so with this, right? I'm no longer willing to change my perspective to make myself happy. I'm seeing it for what it is now, right? No longer just just for the scene. How like you could change the narrative in your own heart. Like this person is constantly always like they're hurting me. They're always doing something, and usually you just like gloss over it. And now this is looking like I can't even force myself to change the lyrics to the song to fit the situation. I can't do it. Transformation, 9 of Wands and three of Wands. You're transforming into someone who from someone who usually waits. They're waiting and waiting and waiting and constantly being attacked or constantly being victimized by an individual. And you wait for it. You're not expecting it, but you're expecting them to come in, and you see this energy of, man, here it comes. Now it's like this looks like I'm expecting this energy um, as well. I mean, although it's not you're expecting them to do this, but you're waiting, and this is what happens. So now they're showing an energy of you saying, that you're changing into someone who's the catalyst. You're no longer waiting for anything. You're like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I'm not going to wait for this to happen to me again, right? So this is a commitment now to making your peace with your past and making your peace with the pain that you've gone through and the fact that you were victimized, right? But you're also making your peace with the fact that I still have a big heart with the King of Cups. I am no longer a victim to anyone, anything. I'm not your victim. I am a survivor. I've been through the trenches, right? And I'm still able to get on my horse and ride. And that's what this looks like here. It's like you've taken a final look, final judgment. Judgment is like I'm finally looking at it. This has gone before the courts, and the judge has deliberated, or the jury has deliberated, and we have finally come up with an answer. And the answer is, I still have me, and this looks like a survivor energy, Leo. So this is a person who's no longer waiting or no longer just on the receiving end. Now they're like, look, I'm going off, I'm doing my thing. I'm more excited about what I've got going on with me. And the decrease is you're no longer trying to make the situation fit a narrative of joy for you. So this is a Leo who just like is more focused on trying to make something fit a narrative. You know what? This is what would make me happy. And this sounds like a Leo too. That's like it doesn't matter what he does as long as he comes home, kind of thing. You know how people try to justify terrible behavior, and it looks like for the sake of love and for the sake of your loyalty, you've done this, and you are no longer doing it. And so it heals you to realize that that's what you've done. Like, this is what I've done. This is why I'm in this situation, is because I overlooked things for the sake of the rose-colored glasses. I wanted things to be good. And things may not be good, and from what this shows, okay, at all, right? And so this looks like you reconciling that within yourself now and saying, I'm survived this, but that's okay. I still have my heart. And I commend any Leo who's going through this or who is self-aware and still maintains that big heart with the King of Cups here. Very beautiful. Now you could be dealing with another Leo. We have Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Cancer. So you could be a Cancer Leo cusp. I apologize. I just had like a whole complete brain wipeout just now. But if that's either you're dealing with those signs or they're in your chart, okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.